Ladies and gentlemen, life is full of challenges, full of obstacles, full of setbacks. And there are times when it feels like the weight of the world is pressing down on your shoulders and you're struggling to find a way forward or even find the strength to get out of bed. It's easy to get caught up in the moment, to believe that the difficulty you're facing defines you. But listen to me when I say this, you are greater than your struggles, Dot. When life knocks you down, and it will knock you down, understand that your circumstances are not your identity. Just because you're facing a tough situation, it doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're incapable. It doesn't mean you're a failure. It simply means you are being tested. The pain you're feeling, the disappointment, the confusion, they are temporary. They are part of the process. The challenge you face today is not the end of your story. No, my friend, this is just one chapter, and you have the power to write the next one. The struggles you're going through right now are not a reflection of who you are. They're a reflection of the journey you're on. I want you to understand something deeply today. You were not born to be defeated. You were born with a power inside of you that's far greater than anything you will face. We are all capable of more than we realize. Our true strength is often revealed when we're at our lowest, when the storm is at its worst, when we feel like we're running on empty. But this is where you need to dig deep. This is when you need to tap into the greatness that lies dormant inside of you. You might be feeling discouraged right now, maybe even hopeless, but the reality is that your potential has nothing to do with your circumstances. It has everything to do with your belief in yourself and your ability to rise after every fall. Life will test you. It will push you to your limits. It will throw things your way that you didn't expect and challenge you in ways you never thought possible. But this is the moment when you decide deep in your soul that you will not be defeated. You decide that you will not be defined by your struggles. Every single person who has achieved greatness, every single person who has had outlet, has accomplished something truly extraordinary, has faced obstacles. They've gone through hardships that seemed insurmountable. But what sets them apart from the rest is that they never gave up. They refused to let their struggles define them. They refused to let their circumstances determine their outcome. Instead, they used their struggles as fuel. They used their pain as a source of power. They recognized that their struggles were simply stepping stones to their greatness. And let me tell you, when you embrace this mindset, you tap into an energy and strength that you never knew you had. You realize that the struggle is not there to break you, but to build you. Every time you face a challenge and choose to keep moving forward, you become stronger, more resilient, more capable. The struggle is not a wall in front of you, it is a bridge to a higher version of yourself. You are growing, you are evolving, you are becoming the person you were always meant to be. You might not be able to control the challenges life throws your way, but you absolutely can control your response. You control how you perceive your situation. You control the meaning you attach to your struggles. Are you going to let them make you feel small? Or are you going to rise above them and show the world just how powerful you really are? This is the key to unlocking your greatness. This is the key to realizing that you are greater than any struggle you face. It's not about avoiding difficulties or pretending they don't exist. It's about deciding that no matter what, you will keep moving forward. You will continue to show up, even when it's hard. You will continue to push yourself, even when you feel like you can't take another step. You will continue to believe in your potential, even when the world tries to convince you that it's over. Your struggles do not have to define you. You have the power to redefine them. You have the power to decide that you will rise, that you will overcome, that you will not be held back by anything or anyone. Your greatness is not determined by the obstacles you face, but by the way you respond to them. And I want you to know with every ounce of my being that you are capable of rising higher than you ever thought possible. You are greater than your struggles, and you have everything you need inside of you to rise above and become the person you were meant to be. So stand tall, hold your head high, keep moving forward. The world is waiting for you to show them just how unstoppable you truly are. And when you do, you'll realize that the struggles you once thought were your greatest challenges were actually the things made you the greatest version of yourself. You are greater than your struggles, and you are ready to rise. When life hits hard, when the world seems against you, it's easy to fall into the trap of victimhood. It's easy to believe that everything is happening to you, that you have no control, no power over the situation, and that your life is just a series of unfortunate events. But here's the truth. Refusing to be a victim is one of the most powerful decisions you can make. It's not always easy, and it's not always quick. But it is a choice that separates those who rise above their circumstances from those who are consumed by that. When we're faced with challenges, whether it's a setback in our career, a failure in our personal life, or an unexpected hardship, the natural reaction is often to question why this is happening to us, and to lose sight of our own strength. But let me remind you, you are not your circumstances. Your circumstances do not define you. What defines you is how you respond to them. And that's where the power lies in your response. You can choose to embrace the mindset of a victim, or you can choose to rise above it and claim your power. It's a choice that only you can make. I know what it's like to feel knocked down. I've been there myself. We all have. Life doesn't play fair, and it's easy to feel like the world is conspiring against you. You might think, why me? Why is this happening to me? But I want to challenge that thinking. Instead of asking why me, ask yourself, what am I going to do about it? The moment you take ownership of your response is the moment you take control of your life. It's the moment you stop being a victim and start becoming the victor of your own story. The truth is, every single person who has achieved greatness has faced adversity. They've all been through trials that felt impossible to overcome. They've all had moments where they could have given up, moments where they could have let the struggle define them. But what set them apart from others was their refusal to stay in that victim mindset. They made the conscious decision that they would not allow their circumstances to dictate their future. They chose to rise. Refusing to be a victim isn't about pretending that everything is okay when it's not. It's not about ignoring your emotions or suppressing your pain. It's about acknowledging what's happening, facing the reality of the situation, and then deciding that you will not let it control you. It's about accepting that life is tough, but you're tougher. It's about choosing to take responsibility for your life, no matter the challenges, and believing that you have the power to make things better. You see, when you adopt a victim mentality, you give away your power. You allow the circumstances, people, and the situations around you to control your thoughts, your actions, and your emotions. You become passive in your own life. You become reactive instead of proactive. You wait for something outside of you to change before you take action. But here's the harsh truth. The world doesn't owe you anything. No one is going to come and save you. The only person who can change your situation is you. And that change starts with the decision to stop seeing yourself as a victim. Taking ownership of your life, taking responsibility for your actions, and refusing to be a victim is the first step toward empowerment. When you stop blaming the world for your problems and start focusing on what you can control, you open up a world of possibilities. You realize that you are capable of making a difference, that you have the strength, the intelligence, and the resilience to overcome anything life throws at you. You stop waiting for things to get better and start making them better yourself. Refusing to be a victim doesn't mean that life won't be hard sometimes. It doesn't mean you won't have moments of doubt or frustration. But it does mean that you will approach those moments with a mindset of resiliency, a mindset of action. You will not wallow in self-pity. You will not accept defeat. Instead, you will rise and you will fight for the life you deserve. You will take control of your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. And in doing so, you will unlock the strength within you that you never knew existed. Remember, being a victim is a choice. It's a mindset. And just as easily as you can choose to be a victim, you can choose to take control of your life and refuse to be one. When you decide to stand up and face your challenges head on, you stop giving your power away to the circumstances. You take back control of your life and your destiny. You stop being passive and start being active. You become the author of your own story and you choose how it ends. So I challenge you today, refuse to be a travayantum. Refuse to let the difficulties of life determine your worth. Refuse to let your setbacks define your future. Take ownership. Rise above. Because when you make the choice to refuse to be a victim, you unlock a power within you that will propel you to what you never thought possible. You are not a victim, you are a force to be reckoned with. And when you take responsibility for your life, you'll see that no obstacle is too great for you to overcome now, ladies, and life will knock you down. It's not a question of if, but when. But understand this, no matter how many times you get knocked down, you have the power to rise. You are greater than the struggles that you face. There will be times in life when the world will tell you that you're not enough, that your dreams are too big, and that you don't have what it takes to succeed. People will doubt you, challenge you, and even criticize you. The road will get rough, and there will be moments where you feel like giving up, where the weight of the world feels too heavy to bear. But through all of it, never stop believing in your self-doubt. Believing in yourself is the foundation of everything you will achieve in life. It's the driving force that propels you forward when everything else seems uncertain. Your belief in yourself isn't just about feeling confident when things are going well. It's about having the resilience to keep moving forward when the going gets tough. It's about trusting in your abilities even when the results don't match your effort. It's about understanding that your worth is not determined by your failures, but by your capacity to rise after every fall. There will be moments when you will face setbacks that seem insurmountable. You will hit walls, you will fail, and you will face rejection. But in those moments, it is essential that you don't lose sight of your beliefs in yourself. Every great success story is filled with moments of failure and suck. The difference between those who make it and those who don't is simple. The ones who make it never stop the believing. They didn't let failure define them. They didn't let the obstacles they faced convince them that they were incapable. They believed in their potential, in their vision, and in the power that lies within them to make things happen. It's easy to believe in yourself when everything is going well, when doors are opening and opportunities are flowing. But it takes real strength to believe in yourself when you're facing rejection after rejection, when nothing seems to go your way. But I want to tell you that this is when your belief matters the most. This is the most. It's when you're down, when you've been knocked down, when you fail time and time again, that your belief becomes the fuel you need to get back up and keep going. Believe in yourself when no one else does, because that's when you will prove to the world, and more importantly, to yourself, that you can achieve anything. When you believe in yourself, you send a message to the universe, to the people around you, and to every obstacle in your path, that you are not to be underestimated. Your belief in yourself is like a shield that protects you from the negativity, the doubters, and the naysayers. It gives you the strength to ignore the criticism, to shut out the voices of doubt, and to stay focused on your goal. People might try to tell you that you can't do it, but your belief will tell them that you have beliefs. You get to decide what you're capable of. And when you believe in yourself, you will see that you're capable of far more than you ever imagined. There will be times when the road seems long, when progress feels slow, and when you wonder if all the effort you're putting in is even worth it. In those moments, your belief in yourself will keep you going. It will remind you of why you started, of the bigger picture, and of the dreams that are just waiting for you to bring them to life. Your belief is your compass guiding you through the storms and the uncertainty. It's what keeps you going when others have already given up. Never stop believing in yourself, because belief is the spark that lights the fire of your potential. Your belief opens doors that would otherwise remain shut. It empowers you to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone, and to go after your dreams with unwavering determination. Your belief is the engine that drives you toward success. Without it, you'll find yourself stalled, waiting for external validation, waiting for permission from others. But when you believe in yourself, You realize that you don't need anyone's permission to chase your dreams. You've already given yourself the green light. Remember, belief is not just a feeling, it's a choice. You can choose to believe in yourself even when it feels difficult. You can choose to believe in your worth even when the world tries to convince you otherwise. The more you nurture that belief, the stronger it will become. And when that belief grows, so will your confidence. And when your confidence grows, you'll find that there is no limit to what you can achieve. So no matter where you are right now, no matter how tough things might seem, never stop believing in yourself that your dreams are worth fighting for. You are worth believing in. Keep moving forward with the unwavering faith that you have what it takes to make it. Keep believing even when others doubt you. Keep believing even when the road gets hard. Because the moment you stop believing in yourself is the moment you stop living up to your true potential. The world is waiting for you to show up and show them what you're capable of. And the first step is believing in yourself. Persistence is one of the most powerful forces in the world. It's the ability to keep going when the going gets tough, to press on when others would quit, to rise again after you've been knocked down. It is the relentless commitment to your dreams, the unshakable resolve to keep moving forward, no matter what obstacles or setbacks come your way. Without persistence, even the greatest talents and opportunities will fall short. With persistence, there's almost nothing you can't achieve. In life, you will face challenges. You will encounter setbacks, roadblocks, and moments of doubt. There will be times when the road ahead looks impossibly long, when success seems far out of reach, and when it feels like everything is working against you. During these times, it's easy to feel defeated. It's easy to throw in the towel and walk away. But those who achieve greatness are the ones who persist. They don't give up. They don't let temporary failure instead their future. They keep pushing forward, step by step, day by day, until they've crossed the finish line. Persistence doesn't mean that you won't face difficulties. It doesn't mean that everything will go smoothly or that you'll never encounter failure. What it does mean is that you will refuse to give up in the face of adversity. Persistence means that when things don't go as planned, you don't throw in a towel, you adjust your plan and keep moving forward. It means that you keep your eyes on the prize no matter how many obstacles stand in your way. It's the strength to keep going even when the outcome seems uncertain. It's the ability to remain focused even when everything else around you is all mechanics. Persistence is the difference between those who achieve their goals and those who give up too soon. Every success story, whether in business, sports, or personal development, has a common theme. The people who succeed aren't necessarily the most talented, the smartest, or the luckiest. What sets them apart is their refusal to quit. They understand that success isn't a straight path. It's a winding road filled with challenges. But they also understand that each setback is just a stepping stone, each failure a lesson learned, and each obstacle an opportunity to grow. Think about any great achievement in history, whether it's building a business, achieving athletic greatness, or making a breakthrough in science. Persistence is at the heart of it all. Thomas Edison, for example, failed over 1,000 times before he successfully invented the light bulb. Can you imagine how easy it would have been for him to quit after 10, 50, or 100 failures? Yet, he persisted. He understood that each failure brought him one step closer to success. Edison's story is a powerful reminder that persistence is often the key that unlocks the door to achievement. It's important to remember that persistence doesn't always mean working harder. Sometimes it means working smarter. It means learning from your mistakes, adjusting your approach, and continuing to move forward with even more determination. Persistence is not about mindlessly grinding away. It's about being willing to do whatever it takes to reach your goal, even if it means taking a different path, asking for help, or trying something new. When you persist, you develop resilience. You learn how to face challenges with courage and grit. You learn how to handle rejection and criticism without letting it derail you. Every time you get knocked down, you rise stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the next challenge. Persistence builds character. It teaches you patience, perseverance, and faith in yourself. It gives you the strength to keep going when everyone else has given up, and it helps you develop the mental toughness required to overcome life's greatest obstacles. Persistence is also about having a long-term vision. It's about staying committed to your goals even when the rewards seem far off. Instant gratification doesn't exist for those who are truly persistent. They understand that success takes time, and they are willing to put in the work, day in and day out, for as long as it takes to reach their desired outcome. This long-term perspective is what separates those who make it from those who don't. It's easy to stay motivated when success is within arm's reach. But the true test of persistence is how you keep going when the finish line feels miles away. Success is not guaranteed, but one thing is certain: is for you to quit. You will never get there. The act of quitting is the only sure way to fail. If you give up, if you walk away without trying one more time, if you let doubt and fear control your actions, then you have surrendered your dream. But when you persist, when you refuse to give up, you are sending a message to the world and to yourself that you are committed to making your dreams a reality. Persistence is not for the faint of heart. It requires courage, determination, and a belief in your own ability to succeed. But the rewards of persistence are great. They are not just the achievement of your goals, but the growth you experience along the way. The person you become through the process of persistence is often more valuable than the destination itself. So remember this: when life gets tough, when you face rejection, when you feel like giving up, keep going. You are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you realize. The road may be long, and the journey may be hard, but with persistence, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Keep pressing forward, keep believing, keep persisting. Your success is waiting on the other side of your persistence. Life has a way of throwing challenges at us. Sometimes when we least expect it, we experience setbacks, disappointments, and failures that can make us feel as if the world is conspiring against us. There are moments when things don't go as planned, when we feel like we've taken 2 steps forward only to be knocked 3 steps. In these times, it's easy to feel defeated, to question our abilities, and to wonder if we're ever going to make it. But let me remind you of something powerful: every setback is a setup for a comeback. Setbacks are a natural part of life. They're inevitable. Whether it's a failed business venture, a personal relationship that falls apart, or an unexpected career change, we all face moments of adversity. The pain of a setback can make us feel like we've reached the end of the road, but the truth is often just a new beginning in disguise. When we face challenges, it's easy to think that the setback defines us, but in reality, it's the setup that creates the foundation for something better to come. Think about some of the most successful people in the world. Every one of them has faced setbacks at some point in their journey. They've encountered failure, rejection, and obstacles that seemed impossible to overcome. But what set them apart from others is that they didn't let their setbacks define them. They didn't allow adversity to stop them in their tracks. Instead, they used those setbacks as fuel to propel themselves forward. They viewed every failure as a lesson, every setback as a stepping stone toward something greater. Take Walt Disney, for example. He was fired from a newspaper job because his boss told him he lacked imagination. He went on to face multiple business failures, and his first animation studio was shut down. But he never stopped believing his vision. Instead of letting those setbacks derail him, he used them to learn to grow and to refine his ideas. Eventually, Disney created one of the most beloved and successful entertainment empires in the world. His setbacks were not the end of his story. They were the very things that fueled his comeback. When setbacks occur, we often focus on what we've lost: the opportunity, the time, the resources. But the real question we should be asking is, what can I learn from this? Every setback offers a lesson. Every failure teaches us something about ourselves, our goals, and the way forward. It may take time to recognize it, but in every difficult situation, there is an opportunity for growth. That's the setup. The setback might knock you down, but it's what you do with that experience that matters. Are you going to stay down, or are you going to rise up stronger and wiser than before? The key to turning a setback into a setup for a comeback is perspective. It's about seeing the bigger picture and understanding that failure is not final. A setback is simply a detour, not a dead end. It's a chance to regroup, reassess, and refocus your energy on what's next. Sometimes setbacks are necessary to get us back on track, to help us realign with our true purpose and passion. Often we don't realize what we truly want or need until we're forced to step back and reassess our goals. Setbacks force us to slow down and reconsider, and in doing so, they often reveal new opportunities that we may have overlooked in the past. The process of coming back from a setback requires resilience. It's easy to give up, to throw in the towel, and to walk away from something that isn't working. But the people who make the biggest comebacks are the ones who have the mental toughness to persevere, to keep moving forward when the going gets tough. They refuse to stay down even when the world seems against them. They recognize that setbacks are not permanent. They are temporary obstacles that can be overcome with the right mindset and determination. Every setback is an opportunity to build strength. The more you face, the stronger you become. Each time you get knocked down and rise again, you develop the resilience and grit necessary to handle even greater challenges in the future. The setback is the setup that prepares you for a greater comeback. It's like lifting weights at the gym. The more resistance you face, the stronger you become. Similarly, the more setbacks you overcome, the more equipped you are to handle whatever comes your way. It's also important to remember that a comeback doesn't happen overnight. It's a process. It requires patience, persistence, and an unwavering belief in yourself. There will be moments of doubt, moments when you wonder if it's all worth it. But if you can stay focused on your vision, if you can keep moving forward one step at a time, you will come back stronger than ever. Your comeback will be even more powerful because you'll have learned from the setback, you'll have grown through the process, and you'll have developed the confidence to take on whatever challenge comes next. So when you face a setback, don't give up. Don't let it define you. Instead, use it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger than before. Remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Your greatest victories often come after your hardest battles. You have the power to rise, to overcome, and to turn your setbacks into stepping stones that lead you to even greater success. Keep going, keep believing, and keep moving forward, because your comeback is just around the corner. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your life. They influence your thoughts, your mindset, and your actions. They shape how you see the world and how you see yourself. This is why it's crucial to surround yourself with positive people, individuals who lift you up, who encourage you, and who believe in your potential. The right people can make all the difference in your journey towards success and personal growth. Positive people are not just those who say kind words, they are individuals who actively contribute to your well-being, who support you through difficult times, and who inspire you to be better. They offer constructive feedback, challenge you to reach for your goals, and remind you of your worth when you forget it. The energy you take from being around them can propel you to new heights and help you overcome the challenges that life throws your way. On the other hand, negative people can have the opposite effect. They can drain your energy, dampen your spirit, and cloud your judgment. If you surround yourself with people who are constantly complaining, who criticize others, or who don't believe in your dreams, you'll find that their negativity starts to affect your mindset. Over time, you may begin to question your abilities and doubt your potential. You may start to feel stuck in your life, unable to move forward because the people around you are not encouraging growth, but instead reinforcing limitations. One of the most important things you can do for yourself is to be intentional about the company you keep. This doesn't mean you should cut people out of your life indiscriminately, but it does mean that you need to be selective about who you allow to have influence over you. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire you, who challenge you to be better, and who push you to take risks and pursue your dreams. These people will help you see the possibilities in life, even when things seem bleak. They will remind you that setbacks are temporary and that you have the power to overcome any obstacle. When you surround yourself with positive people, you'll notice a shift in your mindset. You'll start to see opportunities instead of obstacles. You'll start to believe that your dreams are possible and you'll have the courage to go after them. Positive people encourage you to take action, to step out of your comfort zone, and to keep moving forward even when the path is unclear. Their belief in you will spark your own belief in yourself, and you'll find that you have more strength and resilience than you ever realized. But it's not just about having cheerleaders. Positive people also challenge you to grow. They don't let you settle for mediocrity. They ask tough questions and offer insights that push you to think outside the box. They don't let you off the hook when you're not giving your best, but they do it in a way that's supportive and constructive. They see your potential even when you don't, and they help you unlock it. When you surround yourself with people who want the best for you, you'll find that you constantly evolve, constantly strive for better, and constantly push the boundaries of what you thought was possible. Positive people also help you stay focused on the bigger picture. When life gets tough and you're faced with challenges, it's easy to get bogged down by the details and lose sight of your goals. But positive individuals remind you of your vision, your purpose, and your why. They help you keep your eyes on the prize and encourage you to keep going, even when the going gets tough. They provide a source of accountability, pushing you to stay committed to your goals and reminding you that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Additionally, positive people bring joy and light into your life. They have an infectious energy that makes life feel more vibrant and enjoyable. When you spend time with them, you feel energized, motivated, and optimistic about the future. Their positivity rubs off on you and you begin to adopt their mindset. You start to approach challenges with a sense of possibility rather than fear, and you find yourself feeling more confident and capable. The more you surround yourself with positivity, the more natural it becomes to maintain a positive outlook, even in the face of adversity. But it's also important to note that surrounding yourself with positive people doesn't mean you won't encounter challenges or negativity. Life is full of ups and downs, and no one is immune to tough times. However, when you have positive people around you, you're better equipped to handle the challenges that come your way. They help you keep perspective, offering support and encouragement when you need it most. They remind you that setbacks are not the end of the road, but simply part of the journey. And they help you stay motivated and focused on the solutions rather than the problems. Ultimately, the people you surround yourself with have a huge influence on the direction of your life. If you want to grow, if you want to reach your goals, and if you want to live a life of fulfillment, it's crucial to choose your inner circle wisely. Surround yourself with positive people who lift you up, inspire you, and help you become the best version of yourself. Their energy, support, and belief in you will make all the difference as you work toward your dreams. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so choose wisely and create a network of positivity that will help you thrive in every area of your life. The power of positive thinking is more than just an attitude. It's a mindset that shapes how we approach life and how we respond to challenges. It's the ability to see the good in any situation, to focus on possibilities instead of problems, and to believe that we can overcome whatever comes our way. Embracing the power of positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring life's difficulties or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about choosing to maintain a hopeful, optimistic outlook, even in the face of adversity. This shift in mindset can transform not just the way we think, but also the way we live, interact with others, and ultimately succeed in life. Positive thinking is not about ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. Life is full of ups and downs, and there will always be obstacles to face. But positive thinking allows us to face those obstacles with strength, resilience, and a belief that we can find solutions. When we embrace positive thinking, we train ourselves to focus on what we can control rather than dwelling on what we cannot. We learn to view setbacks as temporary, failures as lessons, and hardships as opportunities for growth. This mindset shifts us from a place of helplessness to one of empowerment, reminding us that we have the ability to influence our outcomes through our thoughts and actions. The impact of positive thinking extends beyond just the individual level. It ripples out into our relationships, our careers, and our overall quality of life. When we choose to think positively, we attract positive people and experiences. Our attitude becomes infectious and others are drawn to our energy. People are naturally more inclined to work with someone who exudes optimism and confidence, and this positive energy can open doors to new opportunities and connections. When we surround ourselves with positivity, it creates a supportive, encouraging environment that fosters growth and success. One of the most powerful aspects of positive thinking is its effect on our health. Research has shown that maintaining a positive outlook can have a profound impact on both our mental and physical well-being. People who think positively are less likely to suffer from stress, anxiety, and depression. They are also more likely to engage in healthy behaviors such as exercising regularly, eating well, and getting enough sleep. This in turn leads to a greater sense of overall well-being, higher levels of energy, and a stronger immune system. Positive thinking doesn't just make us feel good, it makes us healthier too. Embracing the power of positive thinking also helps us navigate challenges with greater resilience. When faced with a setback, it's easy to fall into a negative mindset, to get discouraged, and to believe that we'll never overcome the obstacle. But with positive thinking, we're able to reframe the situation. Instead of seeing failure as a reflection of our abilities, we see it as a temporary setback, a period experience that helps us grow stronger. Positive thinkers are more likely to bounce back from adversity because they approach challenges with a mindset of possibility rather than defeat. They understand that every obstacle is an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to come back even stronger than before. Another important aspect of positive thinking is the role it plays in our self-esteem. When we think positively, we start to believe in our own abilities and worth. Negative thinking, on the other hand, can erode our confidence and create self-doubt. By shifting our mindset to one of positivity, we affirm our strengths and recognize our potential. We become more willing to take risks, to step outside our comfort zones, and to pursue our dreams. Positive thinking helps us build the self-belief necessary to overcome obstacles and achieve our goals. The power of positive thinking also enables us to be more grateful for the things we already have. When we focus on the good in our lives, we begin to see opportunities for growth and improvement, even in the most difficult circumstances. Gratitude is an essential component of positive thinking because it shifts our focus from what's lacking to what's happening. When we practice gratitude, we train our minds to appreciate the present moment and the blessings that surround us, no matter how small they may seem. This shift in perspective helps us maintain a sense of contentment and fulfillment, even in the face of challenges. Positive thinking isn't a quick fix or a one-time solution. It's a lifelong practice that requires consistent effort. It's about making the conscious decision to focus on the positive aspects of life, to seek out opportunities in every situation, and to approach challenges with a can-do attitude. It's about cultivating an inner dialogue that supports and encourages us rather than criticizing and limiting us. Over time, this practice of positive thinking becomes ingrained in our mindset, shaping the way we perceive the world and ourselves. One of the most powerful tools we can use to cultivate positive thinking is affirmations. By repeating positive statements about ourselves and our abilities, we can reprogram our minds to believe in our potential. Affirmations help us replace negative thoughts with empowering ones, reinforcing the belief that we are capable, worthy, and deserving of success. The more we practice positive thinking and affirmations, the more we start to see tangible changes in our lives. Our thoughts shape our reality, and when we focus on the positive, we create a positive reality. In conclusion, embracing the power of positive thinking is one of the most transformative decisions you can make. And it's not about ignoring life's challenges or pretending that everything is perfect, but rather about choosing to focus on the possibilities of the solutions and opportunities that exist in every situation. Positive thinking empowers us to overcome obstacles, build resilience, and attract positivity into our lives. It boosts our health, strengthens our relationships, and enhances our overall well-being. When we embrace the power of positive thinking, we unlock the potential to live a more fulfilling, successful, and joyful life. So take the first step today, choose to think positively, and watch as it transforms every aspect of your life. Life can often feel overwhelming. There are moments when the weight of challenges, responsibilities, and uncertainties seems too much to bear. During these times, it's easy to feel stuck, discouraged, or even tempted to give up altogether. But the key to overcoming any obstacle, no matter how daunting, lies in a simple yet powerful concept: keep moving forward, one step at a time. Progress doesn't require giant leaps or instant solutions. It requires consistent, small actions that eventually lead to big changes. One step at a time is how mountains are climbed, goals are achieved, and lives are transformed. The beauty of taking one step at a time is that it breaks down what might seem impossible into manageable pieces. When we're faced with a huge challenge or an ambitious goal, it's natural to feel paralyzed by its magnitude. We start to focus on how far we still have to go, and this can create feelings of doubt and inadequacy. But when we shift our focus to the next step, the one action we can take right now, we regain a sense of control and direction. That single step might seem small, but it's significant because it moves us forward. Each step builds momentum, and before we know it, those small actions add up to something remarkable. Taking one step at a time also teaches us patience and persistence. In a world that often glorifies instant gratification, it's easy to feel frustrated when progress feels slow. But true growth and success are rarely instantaneous. They require time, effort, and a willingness to keep going, even when the results aren't immediately visible. Each step, no matter how small, is a testament to your commitment and determination. It's a reminder that progress is being made, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. Over time, those small steps compound and the progress becomes undeniable. When we adopt the mindset of taking things one step at a time, we also develop resilience. Life will inevitably throw obstacles in our path, setbacks, failures, and unexpected challenges. These moments can make us feel like all our efforts have been wasted. But when we focus on simply taking the next step, we realize that setbacks are not the end of the journey. They're just temporary pauses. Each time we pick ourselves up and take another step forward, we're building strength, learning valuable lessons, and proving to ourselves that we have what it takes to persevere. This approach also helps us stay present. Too often we get caught up in worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. We lose sight of the present moment, the opportunities it holds. But when we commit to taking one step at a time, we ground ourselves in the here and now. We focus on what we can do today in this moment rather than becoming overwhelmed by everything that lies back. This presence not only reduces stress, but also allows us to fully engage with the process of growth and transformation. Taking one step at a time is also a powerful way to build confidence. Each step forward, no matter how small, is an accomplishment. It's proof that you're capable of taking action, making progress, and moving closer to your goals. With each step, you gain a little more confidence in your ability to navigate challenges and achieve what you set out to do. That growing sense of confidence becomes a source of motivation, encouraging you to keep going even when the path ahead feels uncertain. It's important to remember that progress doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes the steps you take might feel messy or unsteady. There will be days when you stumble or when the progress feels painfully slow. But even on those days, forward is forward. What matters most is that you're moving in the right direction. Progress is not about how fast you go, it's about the fact that you keep going. Every step you take is a victory, no matter how small it may seem. Life is a journey, and every journey is made up of countless small steps. Whether you're pursuing a dream, overcoming a challenge, or simply trying to navigate the complexities of daily life, the key is to keep moving forward. Each step brings you closer to where you want to be. Each step is an opportunity to learn, grow, and discover your own strength. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. So when you feel overwhelmed or uncertain, remember that you don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to take giant leaps or solve everything at once. All you need to do is take the next step. Focus on what's within your control and trust that each step you take is bringing you closer to your destination. Keep moving forward, one step at a time, and you'll be amazed at how far you can go.